listening to the Jed the Fish show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You're listening to Jed the Fish show. He's a shit face.
You guys suck. You guys suck. You guys suck.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You're listening to the Jed the Fish show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls.
You guys suck.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
You guys suck.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
You're listening to the Jed the Fish show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls.
You guys suck. You guys suck. You guys suck.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Welcome to the Jed the Fish show.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
How is everybody? Good. Jed the Fish show. If you're waiting for the music, the new music show, that's tomorrow. This podcast will be up for exactly 12 hours. This is the soccer related one. The purpose of this show is for me to take all the frickin' retarded, loser, psychopath freaks that take high school soccer a little too seriously, put them in their place. So welcome. Ohio sucked at Zionville tournament this weekend, FYI. Some old dude swam across the ocean. The Browns blow. Shocking. You know, typical stuff. Nothing shocking. Agenda today, D1, D2, D3, top 10 list. I might start doing this show on a podcast Monday mornings instead, so I can see what the state top 10 list is, because typically it's laughable. It's usually worse than laughable. Today, there's a pure example of that. That's coming up. I have a special announcement, another one. An update on Looney Town. I might have a rant or two. And then, of course, this show is all about you. Or, because this is a podcast, it's all about fake you. So, I have a question for all the fake texters that I'll be getting to later today. That question being this. Please text the show, 614-537-3468, fake texters, imaginary people in my brain. Here's your question, and this question only goes out to soccer parents specifically. Soccer parents, here's what I'd like to know. Why do you think that you have the right to ruin a soccer season? Again, going out to parents only, why do you think you have the right to ruin an entire team soccer season?
You guys suck.
That's the fake text question of the day. So all you fake texters in my brain, feel free to text the show, 614-537-3468. Let's get to it. Be right back. First, a little grammar of it. Thanks for joining. Make sure you pay attention to the commercials on this show, because they're extremely important. And I'm not kidding there. Be right back. Jed the Fish. Whee! Hello again, everybody. It's Jed the Fish here to talk about the Jed the Fish Tavern. Yep, despite the millions of doubters, incredible odds, Jed the Fish Tavern is only weeks away from finally opening its doors in downtown Dublin. The first soccer-themed bar and tavern will finally give each and every one of you soccer freaks a place to watch every EPL, MLS, World Cup qualifier game, live World Cup games next summer, Euro Cup in 2016, and of course much, much more. And anytime there's a live soccer game on, it's $2 import drafts. That's pretty much constantly. Other drink specials include Ladies' Night Friday and Saturday and much, much more, a bunch of wine specials. Jed the Fish Tavern will also have a full banquet facility for your high school team, your club team, indoor team. It's good for either end-of-the-year awards dinners, including a special menu and pricing for parties over 15 or more, or just for game review sessions. You can do that on one of our giant HD screen TVs in the banquet facility. Other than that, we're also going to have a one food item to start the Jed the Fish Tavern. It's called Killer Shrimp. It's an addictive, unique meal that you're going to be craving weekly. More details on that California specialty shortly. Lastly, the Jed the Fish Tavern will also have alternative music acts on rare occasions. These are artists that you can currently hear on the Jed the Fish new music show. More details soon. But first and foremost, the Jed the Fish Tavern is all about giving each of you a unique and fun soccer viewing experience on one of the many massive HD TVs all over the tavern. No need to beg your local crappy bar any longer to try and find the soccer game you want to watch. And then when they do find it, they only put it on the 12-inch TV that's playing right next to a rodeo. Nope. You will have the Jed the Fish Tavern to watch every one of the games you want in a spacious open area with other soccer crazy and passionate insane fans. Yep, Jed the Fish Tavern finally opening this fall. Tell a friend. Whee! Jed the Fish, welcome back. Little James. A lot of people are probably wondering why you heard the following for 36 straight minutes last week. You heard that because I can. I did it because I can. And mainly because at least, I don't know, 20 of you idiots listened to the entire thing. So props to you, losers.
You guys suck.
Couldn't say it better myself. Couple texts, couple fake texts. Again, your question tonight, not that you can hear it until the show's played, is meant for parents only. Parents, why do you feel you can ruin an entire team soccer season? From the 614. Because my husband makes a lot of money and I sit on my fat ass all day eating bonbons. And I need a hobby. Oh, good point, 614. That seems fair. Your fat ass can ruin an entire season for 40 kids because of your child. Sounds good to me. From the 216. Wow, another text. Because I've been watching little Susie play since she was 8. And she uses her toe really well. Okay. Not really what you're supposed to do, but fine. Idiot. Loser. Alright, let's get to the brand new State Division 1 Top 10 list came out today. Came out this morning. And as of last evening, I actually came up with the real list, the list that people should be listening to, not that crap that is put out otherwise. An example for you, shall we? Let's get some background music first. Little Annie. Annie's a hot Norwegian. Look her up. Trust me on that one. So anyway, Division 1. Here's some of the hilarious picks that you coaches out there decided on. First of all, Walsh, this is Division 1. This is the alleged official state top 10 list. Walsh is number 1. Okay, they cheat. We all know that. But in all honesty, the only reason they're number 1 is because Strongsville played 2 of the best teams in the country. And I've seen Walsh. I've seen Walsh twice now. Walsh isn't the Walsh of old. Walsh will not make the state semis, in my opinion. They'll get out of region because the region sucks. That's about it. Anyway, Walsh number 1. Yeah, Number 2. Whoever makes up this list...
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Twinsburg is the second best team in the state, according to the coaches. Now, I have Twinsburg in my top 10, but they're certainly not the second best team. Where the fuck are you idiots? 3 Kaufman, 4 Dead Bugs. The other one I think is kind of funny is number 9. Well, number 9 and number 10. No, number 9 alone. Toledo, Notre Dame. Somebody was dipping into something before they decided on that one. Yeah, Mags only beat Toledo, Notre Dame 4-1 or something, but come on. Please. Hudson's also in that. Yeah, right. Strongsville's like number 7. Please. Fucking retards. And that was the better one out of all of them. Get to the other 2 in a minute. But first, here is the official Jed the Fish State Top 10 list. This is the one that matters. This is the only one that matters. Number 10. 10 is a tie. Fairfield getting their shit together. They're number 10. And one of the most overrated team this entire year, and I'm guilty of this too. I had them up to number 4, I think, last year. How do you know that I'm playing this? How do you know this podcast is going on? Stop texting me. Happens every time. Anyway, number 10, Fairfield, and tie, most overrated team this year, is fricking Centerville.
You guys suck.
Sorry, Centerville. But quit it, but you're overrated. 9. 9, apparently there's some injuries going on. Nice excuse before their next game, coach. That's Seton. Hey, if you're in the top 10 of the Jed the Fish show, injuries don't mean shit. You're deep enough to be in the top 10 list. Win anyway. 8. 8 is Twinsburg. Yeah, not 2, 8. And you're lucky you're there. 7. 7's Watterson. 6. 6 is Mags. Mags is still undefeated, and Mags has got a pretty tough schedule. Mags might be higher soon. 5. 5 is Kaufman. Kaufman had a huge win over Cincinnati, not Heather Mitz. Ursuline beat him 2-0 over the weekend. No, I wasn't there. I was coaching some of my amazing kids. Get to that later. Anyway, Kaufman, you're 5. 4. 4 is Pickerington Sickipoo. Yeah, Pickerington Sickipoo had to cancel a game just like Pickerington Sickipoo Central had to cancel a game earlier this year. The fuck's going on in Pickerington? You guys heard of antibiotics? Take them. 4. Pickerington Sicky Poo. 3. McCheat. 2. 2 is Strongsville. The reason why Feltonville dropped 1 is because they lost 2 games. But, as someone pointed out, who knows if those games... First of all, did those games actually count against their schedule? I've heard conflicting information. Some say yes, some say no. And second of all, apparently there was a lot of lineup experiments, I guess is the best way to put it. That happened there. I don't think they took it very seriously. But anyway, you dropped 1. Strongsville, Feltonville, you're 2. And the number 1 team on the Jed the Fish top 10, which is the official one in the state, should be, is... Dead Bugs. Congratulations, Dead Bugs. You moved up to the number 1 spot. If you guys don't believe it, if you're even doubting anyone on that list for a second...
You guys suck. I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Sounds like the same person, doesn't it?
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch. You guys suck.
What's that from? Well, anyway. Almost making the list. Cincinnati St. Heather Mitts. Walnut Hills. Findlay. Medina. Medina dropped out. They lost the game. I don't know what's going on with Medina, but I know they have great coaches. They'll figure it out. Hey, players, sort it out in Medina. Anyway. Next up is going to be Division 2 in a moment. But I got to tell you about a movie I was watching a couple days ago. Uh-oh. Yeah, you know the bit by now. Oh no, who's this? What's going on? Lord. Time for the douchebag of the week.
Welcome to the wonderful world. Go play.
This week's douchebag.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Does anyone want to know what that means? Yeah. Anyway. No, this week's douchebag. Jed the Fish, as you well know, most of you know, is doing some personal coaching. Game performance coaching. It's going outstanding. Cool parents. Who the fuck would have thought that I could find 9 cool parents around the state? But I certainly did. The kids are even cooler. Amazing kids. Anyway, the Jed the Fish Academy was over at CVCA on Saturday, as well as Campfield, a couple of games. And the CVCA coach, I've never seen CVCA play. I've heard they were good. Wanted to check them out. Division 2, they always make region, or usually make region. Sorry, guys, you're fucking overrated. And yeah, I said that about a Christian school. You're fucking overrated. Average score up front, goalie who thinks she's better than she is, and a coach that is a complete fucking tool. Up 8-0 against obviously a much less experienced team. He puts his starters back in with 4 minutes left. Yes, he was getting outplayed the last 25 minutes of the game, but why would you have to go and put your starters back in to score another, actually it was 7-0, to score a last goal? Idiot. I don't know what the problem is with Christian coaches this year, but between Troy unchristian and CVCA unchristian, a bunch of fucking loser coaches. Hey, why don't you start, I don't know, possibly thinking about your Christian faith before you can step on the sidelines, you freaks. By the way, the CVCA coach wouldn't even get in the team prayer at the end of the match. Props to you, guy. You're the freaking douchebag of the week.
You guys suck.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
Yes, you are. Division 2 top 10 back in a minute. Along with some more fake text. Jed the Fish. Whee!
Yo, Fish, roll the windows down, pass the joint around, rock the town. to the life. Now the time is right, keep it tight, look left and right. Yeah, we living after midnight. Old school style like Frank with a limp. Don't even think of smacking girls. Acting like pimps, we make it nice like over and over. Yeah, we bend them dimes like older and older. How money, ask your mom.
Hello, Jed the Fish here to talk about what the New York Times is calling pure brilliance. Amazon.com called it more important than the Bible. And what freaking Keeper Beast just called much better than I ever expected out of you, Jed. Talking about, of course, the Jed the Fish Academy book. First in a series called One Team Philosophy. Maybe more of a soccer manual with strong polarizing opinions. This book will take you from Jed's sordid past to Jed's philosophy on soccer and life, and will specifically take you through an entire soccer season from the dreaded parent meeting to summer practices and tournaments to two-a-days, regular season practices, all the way through the state tournament and all the way through the end of the season banquet. It's got plenty of strong opinions, specific drills, hints on how to complete and how to run a high school soccer program from beginning to end. Whether you're a new coach needing to get started, an assistant coach a couple years away from your first head coaching job, a longtime coach who needs a new perspective, or maybe even an athletic director dinosaur who's still trying to make rules from the 1990s work in today's social media world. Looking at you, ADs, this book will help you see a different side of high school soccer. And of course, I highly recommend this manual for each and every soccer parent out there. Hopefully reading this book will help you stop your myopic, agenda-laden ways and stop destroying millions of soccer kids each year. Must read for everybody. One Team Philosophy will be in local bookstores as well as available on Amazon.com via hard copy or ebook for your Kindle Fire, plus anywhere else you shop for your books. Jed the Fish's Academy's One Team Philosophy. Available soon. Check it. Welcome back. Brand new 9 Inch Nails. Whee! Good music. You want to hear music like this? Listen to the Jed the Fish Music Show. It's usually Tuesdays. Bunch of podcasts up. Check it. Some more texts. I'm sorry, some more fake texts. Question was addressed directly to parents. This week's question was, why do you feel the need or the right to ruin an entire team's high school season? From a town just northwest of Columbus, Ohio. Because my kid respects you more than my crazy ass. Alright, there's the first good reason I've heard. Also from that same community. Because I'm completely jealous of you and the fact that you actually do know soccer, you have a personality, and you're helping my child through the 3 toughest years of their lives, 4 toughest years, high school. And because I'm a fucking whack job crazy ass. Wow! Well, thanks, 614, Northwest Community, just northwest of Columbus. Some pretty damn good fake text today. Figure, as soon as I don't put it up to you, it's a good one. Why am I coughing so much? Someone tell me. Alright, back to the top 10. Next top 10 list is going to be Division 2. First, let's go through the joke of the coaches poll. Coaches in Division 2 have someone named Ross, number 4. The only Ross I know dated Rachel on Friends. He was kind of goofy. No one to this day even knows how he got Rachel. Ross isn't the 4th best team in Division 2. Ross sucks. Sorry. Well, actually, let me ask. Does Ross suck?
Jackpot!
I thought so. Sorry, Ross. They also have, these are the coaches, that is. They have Bay and DeSales tied for 9th. I do believe, wait, let me ask. Didn't Bay beat the Sales by 3 goals and completely destroy them that game?
Jackpot!
Yeah, thought so. Well done, coaches. Idiots. They had a team that lost 6-0 as their 10th best team in Division 3. I'm sorry, Division 2. Well done, coaches. Wait, let me ask. Coaches, the ones that are voting for this list, are you fucking metal midgets?
Jackpot!
Yep. Others receiving votes, which means their coach voted for themselves. Like... I hate cake! Bellbrook, come on! And this last team, this is other votes, meaning their coach voted from themselves. I saw this team play. They're fucking horrible. Hillsborough, you would get crushed, and I mean crushed, by 8 of the 9 teams in the top 10. 9 of the 10 teams, excuse me, in the top 10 list. You're not good. FYI, you're not good.
Jackpot!
Okay, that was the coaches list, which blows. The real Jed the Fish list, the official one that everyone should be listening to across the state, that one would be this. Oh, what?
I got a big ego.
Again?
I'm such a big ego.
Really?
I got a big
Okay. Apparently we have another douchebag of the week.
Ego, I like to joke around a little bit, but here we go.
Our second douchebag of the week, apparently, happens to be a coach down in Chillicothe. Yep. Another team that I'm working with a kid on is a team down in that direction. Got a super sophomore named Lexi who is freaking phenomenal. Not much club play, so she's raw, but she's damn good. 10 goals already. 10 goals already, 8 assists. Only a sophomore. Shout out, Lex. Keep it up. Keep getting better. Anyway, that team played the Chillicothe high school team, and I've heard rumors about this coach down there at Chillicothe, mainly that he completely destroyed the club program down there with his arrogance. I think the club is like 20 grand, allegedly. 20 grand in the hole. Just a complete tool. Well, this tool is playing one of his rivals down that way, and he gets smoked by his rival 4-1. It wasn't that close. It was more about an 8-1 game. And then this chump has the absolute gall to tell the local media, newspaper, radio station down there that they completely controlled the game. I watched it. You had 15% possession, if that. It always gets me why these coaches insist on fucking lying directly to the media when they know, there was people there. They saw that it wasn't that way. I'm trying to teach possession, the real way to play soccer, and because of that, we just need to finish. No. First of all, you need to get more kids in your program. You ran away about half of them. You didn't have enough for a full JV, you loser. And second of all, arrogant ass. You didn't control the game, and it wasn't that you couldn't finish. It was because the team you played was better than you. When a coach is going to start at least admitting when they get beat by a better team? That drives me freaking crazy. Start doing it, everyone. So, Chillicothe coach, you're also the douchebag of the week.
Jackpot! 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 Jackpot!
All right, top 10 list. Jed the Fish, top 10 list, Division 2. Here we go. Number 10. 10's a newcomer, actually tied. They're both newcomers. Revere and freaking Sensitive Ontario.
Jackpot!
They could have easily made the douchebag of the week list too. Sensitive Ontario. You know what? Your program's okay. I've seen you twice this year. Your program's average. Don't make it out that you're better than you are, you freaks. Oversensitive loser freaks. You're tied for 10th. Congratulations. 9. 9 is McDick. 8. 8's Holy Name. 7. Holy Name, 2, 2, and 2. I know you played a tough schedule. Actually getting it together a little bit. You're 8. According to the insane poll, I think you were 4th or some crap. Stupid high school coaches. 7. 7's Alder. Alder's got probably the tough Kettering Alter. Alter's probably not in Looney Town. Kettering Alter has probably got one of the toughest Division II schedules in the state. They're fighting through it. Number 7. They should be there in the end. 6. 6 is Hoban. Hoban would probably be ranked higher if it weren't for this team. 5. 5 is the Clear Fork 5. I'm contractually obligated to put them 5th the entire year. I made a promise. I keep my promises. 5 is the Clear Fork 5. 4. 4 is the team I think will be in the state championship game. That's Canfield. 3. 3 is Bay of Jed. Bay of Jed plays Canfield this coming Saturday. What a freaking game that's going to be. Number 4 against number 3 in the Jed the Fish poll. 2. 2 is hilarious, Rocky River. My guess, if I had to pick right now, Canfield, Rocky River in one of the state semis. Granville, Alter in the other state semi. Check it. Mark that. Put that down on paper. Today's the what? The 9th of September, and I already picked the state finals. Or semis. And the number 1 team in Division II. A team that hasn't been challenged yet. But then again, their schedule sucks so far. It's Granville. Granville, you're number 1 in Division II in Jed the Fish's poll.
Jackpot!
The only poll that matters. Damn it. More text in a minute. We'll get to Division 3 in a second. First this. Thanks for joining. Again, thanks for joining. Be right back. Jed the Fish. Woo!
Something going through life and discovering by my calculations. The beauty of the journey is the path you take, and overcoming obstacles along the way. The sweet smell, the salt in the air and the sea shells. By my calculations, I'll get where I'm going when I'm ready to. It's my decision and it's up to you. A daydream cooler than 50 pounds of ice cream. By my calculations.
Boy, you know, I've always wanted to come in here, and now that I got a mustache, the timing feels right.
Wow, all this stuff looks pretty good. Can we get some salami and...
Brian, let me handle this. Scusi, babidi-boopy?
Che cosa? Peter, what are you doing?
Speaking Italian. Babidi-boopy? Babidi-boopity-babidi-babidi.
Peter, you can't speak Italian just because you have a mustache.
Boopity-bapa. Boop-a-beep-boop-a-bapa-beep-a-bapa.
Tu sei un pazzo, va via qui!
Boop-beep-a-bapa.
Sono stanco di te, ti do un pugno nella testa! Ti uccido con questa carne!
I liked walking down the road naked with my teammates. That was quite a fun time. We really bonded.
Note to the entire world, I was not there during that, thankfully.
Now you see, the new world is inevitable.
It's what?
Inevitable.
One more time?
Inevitable! Things are inevitably going to change. God damn it, open your fucking ears.
Welcome back. That was a fake commercial. There was no content in that whatsoever. Just a couple bits. A couple more texts. Fake text. Again, the question. Going out to parents only. Parents, what gives you the right to ruin an entire soccer season? From a community just northwest of Columbus. That would be the 614. Because I beat my daughter with Twinkies, and I have to reflect attention somewhere else. That's pretty much the extent of it. Parents have some serious issues at home, beating their kids, much worse maybe, ew. And they got to get the attention away from it. I know a certain family that does that exactly. I know they're breaking the law currently. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact they're breaking the law when it comes to a state-run program. Sound familiar, someone out there in Northwest Ohio?
You're a fucking criminal, and you deserve to go where you're going, and I'm gonna take you there. And if I hear any more shit out of you, I'm gonna fucking bust your head, and I'm gonna put you back in that fucking hole, and I'm gonna stick your head in the fucking toilet bowl, and I'm gonna make it stay there.
Alright, that was a little harsh. But guess what? Certain family in northwest part of Columbus, they're on to you. Could be trouble. Anyway. Alright, I gotta talk about something that's serious for a moment before we get to Division 3. Sorry, as much as I like the song, you're going away. Jed the Fish Academy. Jed the Fish Academy is something I started this year. I'm not propping a commercial here, just getting to a point. Jed the Fish Academy is something I decided to do on the fly to get out of the insane administration. You hear that, Looney Town? Losers like you, athletic director, and others out that way. We're just too much to deal with any longer. So instead, decided to offer some individual coaching, game performance coaching. So basically, I'll watch the game, maybe 8, 9, 10 of the games of different players around the state, give them a 2 or 3 page review of how they did in that game, give them those before the game, at halftime, and after the game. It's been absolutely amazing. Great parents, amazing kids and players, and what Jed the Fish has decided to do, it was a suggestion that I absolutely love from one of the parents of the kids, was that at the end of the year, Jed the Fish is going to get all these kids, 11 of them, 10 of them, together, maybe recruit 1 or 2 other kids. Yes, Dino, I'm going to recruit, but it'll be an exhibition, so it won't matter. And what I'd like to do is play a charity game against either the Division 2 or the Division 3 state champion. Yep, Jed the Fish and his academy against the state champs. All proceeds go to charity, and already had two or three schools offer to host this game if it happens. Curious to see how this would play out. I'm going to throw it up on the near post so you get some opinions on that also. But the kids that I'm coaching are pretty good. I know these kids, just from their mental aspect and their competitive nature, would be in this game, plus they're damn good players. A lot of them getting recruited from D1, D2 schools. So let's see Jed the Fish Academy's team against either the Division 2 or Division 3 state champs. If neither of those 2 schools are interested, out of embarrassment, I'll play any freaking all-star district in the state. More details as that comes up as the season goes on. But thought it was a great idea. Why not? Goes to charity. The seniors on the Jed the Fish Academy will be able to play 1 more game, and they'll go out winners. Damn it. All right, Division 3 before we run out of time. Although first, as much as I love this song, it's Pilot Toe Hill out of LA. I love this song better.
Fight the 14-year-old girl. 14-year-old girls are afraid of your words. 14-year-old girls are afraid of your words.
I'm still in utter shock and horror But Dino started a fight. She's actually 16, but she started a fight with a 16-year-old. What's your problem, Dino? Fucking retard. Anyway, back to Division 3. Here's the insane Division 3 from the coaches. Coaches actually have the first 4 pretty accurate, believe it or not. Actually, they have an exact same order. No, almost exact same order I do. They must be listening to the show. And then, they have something called a United Averington at 5. That school is between, I don't know, Deliverance and another backward-ass town. It's in the middle of the woods, middle of nowhere. Of course they go 16-0 or whatever every year. They play nobody. The team after them is the Kooky Beers. How the fuck are the Kooky Beers literally betting back in the top 10? They've sucked for like 8 years. And then one that really gets me mad is Joe Carver. Poor school beats the shit out of a bunch of nobodies in Northwest Ohio. And then they get beat every year in the third round of the tournament. Yeah, well done, coaches. That's brilliant. Something called a Lynchburg Clay, which sounds racist to me. They got points. I don't know how. Flounder got points. Please. A couple of huge admissions, too. Anyway, the real Division 3 top 10, Jed the Fish style, number 10. 10 is a tie between Reedy said go, Reedy said stop. They're 10, tied with OG, 9. Lehman's putting together a pretty good season. Good Catholic school. They're 9, 8. 8's somebody I used to hate, but I'm going to give him some props. It's Elyria Catholic. Coach, just tone it down a bit, and I'll be on your jock the rest of the year. 7. Troy, unchristian. Let me ask you a question. Does Troy, unchristian, act like a Christian school, or do they act like a bunch of fucking retard heathens? What, heathens? Jackpot! 6. Bunch of dead exotic animals. 5. You freaking retard coaches. Ranked anywhere listed. I'm so mad I can't speak. 4. Every time I think of an unchristian person, someone that's in charge of children and is giving them lessons on how to be unchristian, fucking makes me insane. 4. Fenwick. 3. Worthington counterattack. 2. Trendy. Number 1 team in Division 3 on the Jed the Fish list. Yep, Mr. Magoo. If I had to pick the state final right now, it's Magoo, Trendy. Mark it down. It'll happen. Trust me. I know it will. Before the show ends, gotta talk a little about Looney Town.
I never do anything wrong.
These poor kids over in Looney Town, they literally have the most talent, or some of the most talent and the most depth in the Central District, maybe even in the South, in Division 2. Their coaches are so fucking horrible, immature, horrible, that they're losing games left and right. Well done, AD out there. Well done. Congratulations on destroying a program, you freak. And parents out there, or at least a parent out there, 2 parents out there, it's your fault too, idiot. That question that I raised today was directed directly towards that Northwest community just northwest of Columbus. Yeah, I hope that's you responding, you idiots. Way to destroy an entire season. I hope the kids can find a way to pull it together without any coaching and still get out of the district. Because it's on you, you losers. Parents, when are you going to learn? Just sitting there and spoiling the shit out of your daughter and telling her things that just aren't realistic is going to fuck them in the end. The real world's going to get them, you dumb assholes. And ADs, especially one, you go from ignoring a program where there's a bunch of frickin' bullies, just a horrible situation, to destroying it with an idiot coach. Congratulations, you loser. That's my rant for the week. Jed the Fish out.
Jed the Fish, Jed the Fish has to go.
See you next week. Whee!
We'll see you on next week's show. Cha! Jed the Fish.